Welcome to this tutorial on how to send WhatsApp messages to your customers on getting your Razorpay invoices paid. So if you're a business owner using Razorpay for collecting payments, you already know how important it is to keep your customers informed about their payment statuses. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can easily integrate Razorpay with WhatsApp to automate the process of sending payment confirmations to your customers on WhatsApp. So this will not only save your time but improve customers' experience and increase their loyalty. So without any further ado, let's start. To set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste the same link in the description so that you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automation. So sign up right now from the given link, and after that sign in and select Pabbly Connect product, and you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here guys, you have to click on this create workflow button. Here you can give a suitable name to your workflow as well. So let me provide a name here as Razorpay. Alright, so I have given this name Razorpay invoice confirmation on WhatsApp. After giving such names, click on create button and your workflow page will load up like this. And here you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. Okay, so these are the basic building blocks of our automation. So guys, trigger is going to start or trigger the workflow, and the action would be an automated consequence or the response of the trigger. In our use case guys, whenever my customer is going to pay an invoice, that is going to trigger this workflow, and the action would be to send a confirmation about that invoice to the customer on WhatsApp. Okay, so here when you click on trigger, it will ask you to choose the application. In our case, it will be Razorpay, because with the help of Razorpay, we are generating invoices for the customers. Okay, and here in the trigger event, I'm going to select this invoice paid option. Okay, so with the help of this Webhook URL, we are going to make a connection with Razorpay, and after that we are going to capture the response of that Webhook connection. So you can follow these steps written here to make this connection. Let me show you directly how you can create this. So this is my Razorpay applications dashboard, and here guys, you have to click on this accounts and setting options from the left hand side panel. Okay, under account and settings, you will find this website and app settings, under which you will find this Webhooks tab. Click on Webhooks, and under Webhooks guys, you have to click on this add new Webhook button. Alright, and here you have to paste in this Webhook URL field, you have to paste the Webhook URL that you got from your workflow. So just click on copy from here and then paste this URL here like this. Okay, and then you have to select the active events. So this means it is asking when you want to send the data from Razorpay to your workflow. So we want that whenever our invoice got paid, the data should be delivered. So here you will find invoice.paid option under invoice events. Check this box and then click on create Webhook, and here's how the Webhook will be saved here successfully. Okay, right. Now guys, here you can see as we have copied the Webhook URL, it started showing waiting for the Webhook connections response. This means now we have to perform a test submission. Test submission means now I am going to manually send an invoice to any, you can send that invoice to yourself also, and manually do a test payment on that invoice. Okay, not an original one, do a test payment on that invoice, and the data of that invoice will be captured here. As you are going to pay, the details will be captured here in the response in the workflow. Okay, so let me show you my invoices section. Here guys, when you click on home page, here guys, under the payment products, click on show all option, and here you will find this invoices option. Under invoices, let's create or generate an invoice by clicking on create invoice button. So this is a test invoice we are creating just for setting up this automation. So here you have to provide a unique number to the invoice. So you can provide any unique number. You can here provide a description. I'm providing the description as this is a test invoice. Okay, you can select the expiry date. Okay, and you can fill the billing address, shipping address. You can select any item that you are selling like this. Okay, here you can provide notes to customers and terms and services. Okay, and here you can see we have finalize and issue option. So we have to do one thing more. Okay, here you have to select your customer as well. So let me select the customer. Alright, so I have selected the customer as well, and now we can click on finalize and issue. I'm clicking on issue invoice, and the invoice has been created and sent to this email address that I have entered in the customer section. Okay, now actually this is my email address only. I have used my another account, so I'm going to open that account, and from here let's create a test payment of this invoice. So guys, this is the email I have received, and here in this email you can see this is the invoice. Okay, you can see the net payable amount, and this is the PDF format of the invoice attached here. Okay, and here I'm clicking on proceed to pay, and let's pay this invoice. Okay, so here let me click on proceed to pay. I'm using test card details. This is not an original card. We are using test details, and we are making a test payment also. Okay, and you can see we are under test mode. I am clicking on pay now without saving the card. Okay, and here guys, let me first show you, this is still waiting for the response. Okay, our workflow, and here I am going to click on success. Here I'm going to click on success. Okay, and a test payment will be created. You can see the payment is successful, started showing up here. This means this invoice is now paid. You can see here. Now let's see in our workflow if we got the data captured of this invoice getting paid, and here you can see we have received the data, and in this data you can see the details of the person. Okay, and here the amount of the payment is here, but we have 2 extra zeros appearing here because it doesn't capture the decimal points here. You can see, so these are the 2 extra zeros that are appearing here. Okay, so we can trim that, not to worry, and we have all other details related to the invoice also. Okay, this is the description of the invoice. This is the customer's name, customer's email. Right, now guys, first of all we are going to trim this amount. For that, use this action step, and here I'm going to search for a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called number formatter. Select number formatter and then select the action event as perform math operation. Okay, then click on connect button, and here you can see it started showing this numbers field. So here you can provide the numbers on which you can perform any kind of mathematical operation. So guys, I want that these 2 extra zeros should be removed from this number. So I'm going to map this amount paid label or total amount label here in this numbers field. So just click here, and the previous Razorpay step will appear like this. From here you can find the amount label like this and map it. Then put a comma here, and we want to remove extra 2 zeros, so I'm going to divide this number by 100. So after putting a comma, put 100 manually, and then select the operation as divide. Okay, then click on save and send test request button, and you will get the corrected amount like this. Okay, here we got the result table and we got the corrected amount. Now we can share this information to our customer on WhatsApp. For that, just click here on this plus icon, and from this action step search for interact application. So interact is a business API provider for WhatsApp. Okay, so here select this, then select the action event as send WhatsApp template message, then click on connect button. From here select add new connection, then it will ask for the interacts secret key. So you'll get this secret key from the developer settings of Interact, and you can open it from your Interact application here. So guys, this is my Interact application, and here on the bottom left hand side we have the settings icon. Open settings, then click on settings one more time, and from this page click on developer settings, and here is the secret key that we wanted. Just copy this key and paste this key here in this field like this, and then click on save, and you will be connected with Interact. Okay, now it will ask for the country code and the phone number and the full phone number details. So here I'm going to map the phone number of our customer. So we have received the phone number as well. Let me show you that. So guys, here you can see in the first step we have received the details of the customer. In the customer details we have received this contact label also, and in this contact you can see the number, the WhatsApp number of the person as well. So I'm going to map the label here in the full phone number field, and here you have to note that you have to enter this phone number in this exact same format. That means with a plus sign and the country code. So the 91 is for India, you have to place your country code. So let me just first map the number that we got here. Alright, here we have the contact label, just map it, and here we do not have the plus sign, so you can manually add the plus sign and the country code as well, like this. Okay, now it is asking for the template code's name. So what is a template? So guys, for sending messages on WhatsApp, you first have to create message templates inside Interact application. Okay, message templates are predefined message structures that we can use to send messages automatically on WhatsApp. Let me show you the template that we are using here for this purpose. So here, for sending the invoice paying confirmation, I have created this template and I have named it as invoice paid. So guys, when you open your template, first of all, you can see in a template we can send a header in which we can send a text, image, video, or document. Right now we do not have any header, so I'm selected none, and this is the main body of the message. Okay, here you can read we have dear, payment of INR for invoice number received successfully. This is the message, and here we have this 1, 2, and 3 in double curly braces. These are the placeholders or the variable body variables of the message template. Okay, body variables means we can change the values of these variables every time we are sending the message. Okay, so you have to place these variables properly in every message so that we can send new information every time we are sending the message. Okay, so we are done creating this template and we get it approved. After that, when you open this template, here on the top search bar after this template /and/view, you will find the templates code. Just copy this code and paste this code in your workflow here in this template code name. For the language code, you will know the language code when you create a template. My language was English and the code was EN. Okay, header value, we not sending any header, so I am leaving this blank. Here in the body variables, you have to put the values of the body variables that you have in your message. Here we have 3 variables, so let me map the values here. First variable is for the name of the customer to whom you are sending the message. So if you have the name received, you can map the name label here. So when you scroll down, you will see the name label here. This is the name, just map it and put a comma here, and you have to place the values of these 3 body variables sequentially one by one, separated by commas in the field. Second body variable is for the amount. So for the amount, I'm going to use this second step because here we have corrected the amount, and put a comma again. And for the third body variable, we need to map the invoice number. So you will get the invoice number from the first step only. Here you will find here is the invoice number, just map it. Okay, these are the three body variables, and here we have this CTA or call to action button option also. If you want to place a CTA button in a message, you can select the position of CTA here, and here you can put the redirection link related to the CTA button. But right now I am not going to use the CTA buttons. We are just going to check our connection now by clicking on save and send test request button, and this message with the properly placed information in the body variables will be sent to this number automatically in front of you. So let's check the connection. Actually, this is not a real WhatsApp number, so I'm going to place my WhatsApp number here, then I'll click on save and send test request. So guys, let's click on save and send test request button. Message is this: dear Parker Devin, okay, payment of INR 30,000 for invoice number this received successfully. This is a confirmation message for the payment. Do not try to make the payment again if not done by you. Email us at this address. Okay, and here you can see in place of the placeholders or the body variables, we got the data placed correctly as we have mapped here in the message in the body variables field here in the workflow. So this is how it is going to work, guys. Now we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, it will work automatically whenever in real time your customers is going to pay you real money using your invoices. That is going to trigger this workflow, and the payment confirmations will be delivered to your customers automatically. And guys, you can use this workflow, as I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description, and you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, if you want to connect with our support team, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask and discuss your queries on our forum via this link, and you can check the pricing plans of Pabbly Connect via pabbly.com/connect #pricing. And guys, if you like our videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.